I am Kelly Carter, and this is another act.
I can't love myself better than God, but I can definitely love myself better than you can and get to a place where I'm comfortable with me. And so that's what I express a lot on the shows. Like, should I take myself on dates? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mary J. Blige, welcome back to the show. Oh my gosh, how are you doing today, Queen Mary?
hi Kelly, I'm good. How are you?
You know, it's always a good day when I get to talk with you, so I'm definitely not going to complain. But I want to start here because you are in your acting bag right now. What is it that acting is giving you at this point in your career that maybe music isn't giving you?
It's confidence up and a new challenge. Like just confidence, more confidence. That I can do anything that I put my mind to, or that I challenge myself to do. And if it's in me, I can deliver. And so it's been there. So I'm just giving it to everybody else.
Yeah, you know, what's really amazing when I look at the space that you're finding yourself in right now is that, Mary, you have done the near impossible. What is your secret? How is it humanly possible that you're excelling both at music and at acting at the same time?
Well, the secret, which is no secret, it's God first and an amazing team. Like, thankful that I have a team of people that can help me to juggle all this stuff. I couldn't do it by myself. I just have an amazing team, people that are amazing employees that do their thing. They just help me.
I know that we've talked about this before, but in particular, when it comes to the roles that you say yes to in Hollywood, you don't miss. What do you find yourself saying yes to, and what is it that you're actually looking for?
Just things that I can draw from. Like, I can find a real situation in my real life to give to this person, to make it real. Drama, as much as I'm saying no more drama in my acting career, that's what I want. I want drama. I want to be able to shoot guns. I want to learn how to fight. I want to learn how, to communicate. I want to, whatever it is, I just want to learn more.
So, how does Monet play a role in the exact thing that you're looking for that you talked about just now?
Well, Monet plays a big role in it because she is a villain. She's a villain. I can be, and I don't mind, if people want to call me that, but Monet is she's a challenge because she's a murderer and she's cold blooded, and Mary's pretty warm, and understanding when Monet has no understanding. So what Monet is teaching me is what not to be. I don't want to be Monet. So I have characteristics like hers, but I don't want to be her, like just not trusting anyone, not trusting your kids, not, just wanting and will murder your kids. I don't want to be that.
And we don't want you to be that, Mary. No, that is not what Mary J. Blige is.
No, it's not.
But that said, does Mary show up in any roles that you do? Does she show up in Monet, or is she showing up in other characters that you brought to life? And if so, in what ways do we see Mary in those characters?
Well, she definitely shows up in Monet because she's no nonsense. Her yes is yes, her no is no. She's a strategist. She's always watching everyone and everything around her. Those are the characteristics that Monet has that Mary J. Blige has. Can Mary unload a clip on somebody if she needed to? Yes. She's not afraid to shoot a gun.
Yes, yes, yes. No, I like that track. You are doing what the hell Mary wants to do right now. And I love that you are finding yourself in this world of hosting, like with the Wind Down. Tell me about how that came to you and what made you want to pursue that.
Well, this is something like when the pandemic hit and we were in the first quarantine, it was an idea that came to me while I was in my backyard in quarantine, drinking wine with everybody else every single day. And the thought was, how's everybody doing? And if every celebrity could reach out to a regular person right now, because people look at celebrities and say, I love you, you inspire me. So how can we inspire you now? The only way we can inspire each other is by being there for each other and letting us see how human, we're human beings as well. So that's where the idea came from. While I was in my backyard drinking wine, how's everybody doing? And then D Nice did that. He did it when he started DJing, and so everybody would gather, and you'll see us all online listening to music with D Nice. So that's where the show came. The idea came from, and the idea to want to sit and talk to, and not do it with a audience, a studio audience, because I just could never do that. But sit like a round table, like the shop, like LeBron and Maverick did. You know, everyone's has an opinion and sharing their views on things.
Yeah, I love how that humbleness showed up because I feel like you were this close to saying you were drinking your own wine because you have your own wine.
Yeah. And that's actually when I first got the wine, and we released it to the world on wine.com, and it went crazy because everybody was drinking.
Yes. Yeah, that wine is really good, by the
It
way.
is.
I was like, Mary, you better pop that collar. Along the lines of Wind Down, your music and your films really address the experience as a Black woman. No matter if you're working in music or in TV and film, or even hosting in this case, what is the message that you really hope to send to Black women?
So many messages. There's so many topics, but they're all positive things, like, and everyone is on this, I am in the process of continuing to learn how to love myself better than everybody. I can't love myself better than God, but I can definitely love myself better than you can, and get to a place where I'm comfortable with me. And so that's what I express a lot on the shows. Like, should I take myself on dates? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is until you get something better, and then you learn how to love yourself. You can give love to everybody else.
Oh my gosh, I love that you take yourself on dates. When did you start doing that?
Shit, like last year. I said, you know what? You're gonna be by yourself for a little while, so you might as well just start really embracing you and experiencing and exploring you. It's like a little baby. You ever seen a little baby when they're exploring their feet and their hands and all that stuff? That's how I feel. I keep discovering different things. I'm like, wow, Miriam, this is cool. Wow, this is cool. Oh, I don't like that, So it's kind of like a crazy person, because they would call me crazy because I talk to myself, I date myself, whatever. Call me what you want.
No, I love it. And that's so inspirational too. I think that more women should do things like that for themselves because, like you said, that's really just an extension of self-love.
And it's a process. It's not like, oh God, I feel this is it. It's every single day you got to speak, good morning, beautiful. I love you. I need you. You're the best. Da, da, da. Whatever you got to keep nurturing the new baby. The new baby is the new love,
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to flip subjects really quick because I have to do this. Mary, we usually love to know from guests how hip hop shaped some great artists, but quite frankly, when it comes to you, you shaped hip hop. How does that feel for you, especially as we're celebrating the 50th year of hip hop and understanding your role and your pioneer status in the genre?
I mean, it feels good. I think hip hop and Mary J. Blige have shaped each other, because if it wasn't for those groups, Bismarck and Audio 2 with Milk is Chillin', there would be no, lane. This lane that opened up a whole lane for a whole bunch of other artists to do the same thing. So they just go hand in hand, hip hop, soul, Mary J. Blige. We shaped each other, because with hip hop, they use an R&B, so we go together.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, you've been interchangeable to hip hop in the hip hop community so much that I think sometimes people don't know if it's even possible to separate you from hip hop. You're a singer, you're not actually a rapper, even though you can rap. Let's not forget that, because you can rap. So let's be really clear about that.
Right.
Yeah, you're so ingrained to the culture. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that music, especially that debut album, played to a hip hop leaning audience the way that it did?
Well, because of the loops that we use, and also because of the cadence that I sang with. I didn't sing like, on the beat. I always sang, like I was rapping, and that's just how it was for me, because I love the way rappers, were always just a tad behind the beat. And so I picked up that same skill set, and obviously it was me. it was real, and here it is, and people love it, and hip hop catered to it because Nas said it one day. He was like, Mary's a singer. She's not. She's a rapper that can sing. So there you go.
Yeah, no, that's a really good way to put that. I love that. When did you just realize that this was a relationship that was going to last as long as it has? That even when you made slow music, ballads, it still resonated and penetrated in hip hop? Because what I love too is that you never really escaped that. You didn't try to run away from it. You really leaned in and embraced it. What made you say, you know what? I am hip hop. That's who I am.
Well, that's who I am, and I found that every time I tried to experience something that wasn't me and my gut didn't agree with, it was a disaster. It was not even, wasn't even a record that was me. So I don't like chasing. It's very uncomfortable. I really don't like chasing. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to be the best. I'm the queen of hip hop soul, and I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this to a whole nother level. And just be myself and be it and embrace it and stop, when the record company people come to you like, you should try this, you should try this, you try this. If it doesn't fit, I'm not going to do it. And so I just embraced the whole thing, and here we are.
Yeah.
Years later.
Well, you know this about yourself, at least I think you do. And that's that you inspire people, millions and millions of people, not just women, but women most certainly. But what inspires you and who inspires you?
What inspires me is waking up every morning. Life inspires me. It's exciting every morning. Like, what's going to happen today? This life is amazing. And then, my mother and watching other amazing women do amazing things, just people, just hope. Looking at people and go, oh, wow, there is hope here. Or looking at a man and saying, oh, wow, there's hope there, and, you just got to have hope. Hope is inspiration.
I love that. What's next for you, Mary?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. There's a lot of things in the ground, though. There's a lot of seeds in the ground, and that's what's happening now. The show, the Wind Down, the book, the children's book, the festival in May.
Girl, when do you sleep? I love that you are doing all of these things. What is keeping you going to put all of it out? The book, the festival, the show, and then the TV, film, music. And let's not forget about the music. What is it that keeps you going and want to put all of that goodness out into the world?
Life, inspiration. Life is all inspiration. Just the children's book is all inspired from a real place. The Strength of a Woman Festival is on Mother's Day. So what better day than to do that and celebrate us as strong women? So it all comes from one place, a real place. And that's the inspiration, just being able to give something honest to the people.
Well, that's exactly what we would expect from Mary J. Blige. Thank you so much for talking to me today. It is always, always, always a pleasure to talk with you.
You're welcome, Kelly. Nice talking to you.